Hurricane Milton has strengthened into a Category 5 storm and is barreling towards the western coast of Florida, an area still recovering from Hurricane Helene. Many counties in the Tampa Bay area are under a mandatory evacuation order, and you can see the people getting out of town right now on I-75 just outside of Tampa. Well, with the second hurricane hitting in 2 weeks, many areas along the coast are still littered with trash from Hurricane Helene. Fox's Kimberly Kuizon has more from Anna Maria Island.
For those who live here on Anna Maria Island, few even had time to make their claims with FEMA or meet with their insurance adjusters as they now prepare for another storm, which could take even more from the area. Hurricane Helene sent a storm surge that has not been seen in this area for decades, bringing damage to just about every home on the barrier island, some with upwards of 5 to 6 feet of water inside. Now they're preparing to see possibly double the storm surge that came just over a week ago. The Holmes Beach Police Department started packing up and moving important gear and documents as water, electricity, and sewer services will be shut off by Tuesday morning. Law enforcement will be evacuating the island by Tuesday night, and they've asked everyone to leave. Chief William Tokajer sent this warning to anyone who decides to stay after seeing what Helene brought to the area.
They choose that, then they get what they got coming to them. It's going to be a bad storm. It looks like it's hitting us directly. This is not the place you want to be. Don't stay here. Don't call us. We're not going to be able to help you. If you call us, we'll tell you, give us your address, and we'll come see you tomorrow.
By shutting off the electricity, the island communities hope to prevent any fires from potential storm surge. So many right now are at a loss. Many had started their recovery process, and there are concerns that so much more could be lost. As you can see out here, there are so many piles of debris with people's drywall and personal belongings left out to be picked up. Now, crews will be working around the clock to pick up these debris piles, but they will have to stop as soon as it's deemed not safe to do so anymore. From Holmes Beach, Kimberly Kuizon, Fox News.
And meteorologist Erica Horvatin is tracking Milton now. And Erica, this is not a storm that you should be messing with at all.
Absolutely not. I mean, it's just so sad to see the west coast of Florida being hit again so soon. They still have all those debris piles like we were just seeing, and now they're about to be inundated by storm surge flooding. That storm still off pretty far to the west. It's actually going to pass just north of the Yucatan Peninsula as we go through tonight. But over Florida, there has been plenty of rain these past couple of days because of a disturbance that's just off the coast of Miami. So they've already been seeing rain, and they have a ton more to come. This storm, Hurricane Milton, is going to stay a Category 5 hurricane through tonight and tomorrow, with winds peaking as high as 185 miles per hour. And as the storm moves northeast, it's expected to do an eye wall replacement, meaning it's going to maybe weaken a tiny bit, but from there, it kind of leaves a little bit of uncertainty as to whether it's going to strengthen again or if it will continue to weaken. This model suggests it's going to remain a Category 5 hurricane as it comes closer and closer to Florida, and by late Tuesday night, we're expecting 160-mile-per-hour winds in the eye wall. By Wednesday night, those winds may drop to around 125 miles per hour within the eye wall as that makes landfall potentially near the Tampa Bay area. The rainfall is going to be intense, with totals anywhere from 2 inches around Cape Coral up to nearly 9 inches near Cedar Key. But rain is not going to be the primary issue here. The storm surge is. So we could end up seeing storm surges of 10 to 15 feet in the Tampa Bay area and south from there, and 5 to 10 feet of storm surge near Fort Myers. It does look less intense of storm surge as you head further south toward Key West and the Naples area, but nobody's really in the clear in the west coast of Florida. So a closer look at that storm surge, 10 to 15 feet expected near Sarasota and into the Tampa Bay, and that's going to be the worst of those impacts, along with the 125-mile-per-hour winds. We'll continue tracking that here.
Erica, thank you. People